Hey, good morning, folks. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Did you like my headline there? Almost summery in this forecast? Well, at least for today. Today is the warm day of the week, and then it will be a little bit cooler as we head through the week, but the temperatures will still be mostly highs in the 60s, I would say, in most of lower Michigan for the rest of the week. Now, today we're going to flirt with 80 degrees in a lot of spots. Also some sunshine and very low humidity. Yesterday, Chicago had a humidity of around 13%, maybe even 10% at one point, which is probably some of the lowest, the driest air we've seen in quite some time. Let's get to here and show you what's going on, and we'll start off with the good stuff, the temperature map. Yeah, okay. Hey, great to see you, Alice Davison, too. High temperatures today. Now, the warmest temperatures, and I wrote a post about this just now. It's up on MLive. The warmest temperatures are going to be in the areas where you did not have the rain on the weekend. So the center part of the state, southeast part of the state, moist, wet soils. So a little cooler, but still very nice. Detroit and Ann Arbor, 74, 75 degrees. Lansing, 76. Grand Rapids, 79. Good morning, Jim Kurbitz. And Doug from Auburn Hills, good morning. All right, and then in the Saginaw area, upper 70s. Go north to Traverse City and Charlevoix, low to mid 70s. But again, you're going to see this a lot, and that means if you want to go to the water, put the coat on, because even on the warm days, you can get down to 45, 50 degrees right at the shoreline, depending on what the wind is doing. We experienced that up in Glen Arbor on the weekend. Real nice, but then you get right down by the water, and it gets real chilly. Yes, Abuelita Chadwick, put that pool up, get it ready, get it going, okay? So then this is tomorrow, and it's cooler, cold front moving through the northwest part of the state, and then this is Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. So a lot of 60s we're going to be settling into here. All right. The radar also looks quite springy in that these are showers and thunderstorms moving northeast across the UP. What does that mean? That means the storm track is starting to shift northward. And as the storm track shifts northward, lower Michigan gets into the warm sector ahead of storms, and it feels quite springy when that happens. That's what we're into for today. All right, so this is going to be a pretty short one today because we have a fairly quiet week weather-wise. So what we're into this afternoon is we're into a storm out to the west, and we're into the southerly flow ahead of it. So you can see why lower Michigan is going to be on the summery side. The UP will be in the showery side, and we're into tonight now and early tomorrow morning. This is tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. So here's the low pressure center. Here's the cold front coming through. Showers and thunder showers. Hey, good morning, Patty Johnson and Michael Henry Sr. from Grand Rapids. You're going to be 79 degrees today. So here's the cold front coming through morning into early afternoon tomorrow. Probably maybe a couple of vigorous thunderstorms, but not what I would call severe thunderstorms. The cold front coming through at the wrong time of day to not have severe weather, or maybe I should say the right time of day to not have severe weather. And as we get into the afternoon and evening, the storm center off to the east, and then we're into the northwesterly flow. Hey, you're welcome, Christine. Good morning, Boyne City, to my hometown of Bay City. Okay, and then as we go into Wednesday, we're dry, and the winds quickly come back to light out of the southwest. That's why we'll have a lot of 60s and very springish weather. Jody Owens, is it going to stay warm? Not as warm as today, but we are making that jump to 60s. And Carrie, I've heard of that from a lot of folks. This is the kind of weather that makes the mushrooms, the morels pop up in northern Michigan or anywhere around Michigan. Okay, so we're into Thursday, maybe a brief shower. We're into Friday, and the next substantial storm comes at us, it looks like, by the weekend. Another storm where the low pressure center is to the north and bringing in southerly winds into our area. So one thing I would say about this, the storm track is definitely changing, definitely taking on a more late spring, early summer type track, which is to our north, and that pulls the warm air up ahead of the storm systems. We still get cool downs behind the storm systems. Even in summer, we still get cool downs. We can go from 85, 90 degrees, and then that storm moves to the east, the wind turns northwesterly, we drop down in the 70s. That's why it's so great here in Michigan in the summertime. You get to the south into Indiana, southern Ohio, they don't get the cold front passage by the time you get to the middle of summer. So there you have it. Great day today. Showers and thunderstorms developing tonight into tomorrow. They're hit and miss in nature, more to the north, less to the south, and then a little bit cooler for the rest of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, dry. Next weather maker coming in on Saturday. I like it. A fairly quiet weather week. I'm going to take some vacation. So tomorrow through Friday, I'm going to be off and get some stuff done around the house and whatnot. Ben and Tonda are going to be covering the weather for you here on MLive. So enjoy that, and we will see you back here next week. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update.